Welcome, Pisces, to your mid-month love reading for June, July. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, this is a general reading, Pisces, so take what resonates for you and let the rest go. Now, if you're not really interested in love and romance, I do monthly readings as well on my channel, so I'll leave a link here for you so you can check that out if you're interested as well. But let's get into this few weeks. I was about to say this month, but my readings do go from mid-June to mid-July, from mid-month to mid-month. So they do sometimes span a little bit further than that. But whenever you're watching this, it is relevant for you. Now, your overall energy for the next few weeks is the High Priestess card. And what a beautiful energy this is. This is very spiritual, very deep, very intense spiritual energy surrounding your love and relationships. And this can actually talk about a relationship that is quite on that spiritual deep level. And the High Priestess is ruled by the planet, by the moon. It's not really a planet, ruled by the moon. So, and the moon is also a very Piscean energy. But it can also, the moon rules, Cancer's ruling planet, I guess you could call it. That's not really a planet, but ruling body. So you may have a Cancer or another Pisces in your life here. Now, the High Priestess is really bringing you a precious gift when it shows up in your reading. And it's almost like it's a very mysterious card, and it talks about mysterious parts of your soul as well. And whenever the High Priestess does show up in a reading, your intuition is so on point here, Pisces, and you could experience really vivid dreams that are going to reflect hidden parts of your unconscious, and they're going to be revealed to you through your dreams. So really pay attention to those sorts of things. And even if they seem obscure at first, there is a message for you alone in your dreams. You know, sometimes your dreams come out in crazy, weird ways that take some time to be decoded. They have things in them that mean something for you, and when you see them, you'll know, or you might not know straight away, but then it kind of comes to you later. So this can even be a message there about love, and give you some new insights into the nature of love, how you look at love and what you think about love, and even your relationships as well. But you know, this is, if you've got anything that that you feel like has blocked you in the past, the High Priestess is going to allow you to unblock any issues that you may have. Now, I am talking about a lot of people that are not in relationships, or perhaps there has been issues that have surfaced in relationships, in an existing relationship or past relationships, that you find repeating itself. And you might get some insights over the next 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks even, about these kind of blockages that have prevented you from having wonderful relationships that really flow and serve you in the right way. There's a lot of shifting and emerging that's coming through the High Priestess is such a deep card here, Pisces. And, you know, if you've been feeling a little bit unsociable or even unable to cope with new people, like you're just feeling overwhelmed, the High Priestess is a nice card. It's quite welcome because it tells you that your psyche needs to have some quiet time so that it can adapt and it can expand here. But really, the High Priestess is a time of inner growth, and I see a lot of inner growth coming for you, that whether you're in a relationship or not. And you might even I feel like you've got this almost heightened sense of this heightened sensitivity, and it's really going to enrich all of your relationships as you begin to sort of discover these new depths or have this deeper understanding or intuition in yourself that's coming through. It's going to make your relationships so much deeper as well. And if you are involved in a relationship, this is a really rich relationship, and it unfolds and it blossoms, and as time goes by, it's very deep. It's on a spiritual level almost. You know, you share this intuition between the two of you. It's almost like this unspoken kind of link that you have together. It's, you know, a spiritual, emotional and physical kind of link. And, you know, you're really able to express yourself and the way you feel about each other in a physical way. You know, making love in that sense, it's really deep. It's on a different level. It's not just that physical connection here. You've got this trust now together, and it allows you both to really merge together, and you don't have any fears. It's like all of that kind of stuff, because you've got this intuitive spiritual connection on a deeper level. It's allowing all of those fears to kind of release, and it's just wonderful. You know, you're able to tell each other your dreams and share your innermost secrets with each other here. And you're really sensitive to each other's needs here as well. And if you're not in a relationship, I feel that this is what you truly desire, and you could potentially meet someone that does fulfill all of those requirements that you want. You know, and if you're in a relationship, this can really teach you, this particular relationship that you're in, it's going to teach you a lot about the nature of love. It's a beautiful energy here, and it's a nurturing kind of energy as well. And it's not that kind of nurturing where it's a smothering kind of sensation. It's got not smothering or controlling in any way. It's just really nurturing each other. Now, with a long-term relationship, this, as I mentioned, it just signifies the development of spiritual love. This is like a transcendent love. It's beautiful. And, you know, you might even find that you or your partner are interested in the paranormal or new age kind of subjects, and you both may be inspired to branch out and look in new directions and discover hidden things, because the High Priestess is all about the hidden and the mysterious world of the spirit and the subconscious. So it's kind of on all those sorts of levels as well. But it's beautiful energy, and it talks about a wonderful connection. If you desire to have a relationship, this is the kind of connection that you really that you're really looking for. Now, I feel that this is quite significant, a significant reading for you, Pisces, because your next three cards from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck are all major arcana cards here. Now, you've got the lead card. Now, this traditionally is the card of the Emperor in a traditional deck, and this is a card. So this card does represent Aries. So some of you could have a very significant Aries in your life as well that's coming into your life. And this is the card of guiding and structure and effort. And it's a leadership card. And in matters of the heart, the energy of this card is quite strong. It is the card of the leader. So you could potentially be taking the lead in your relationships over the next 4 weeks. But in a sense, this can be it can be a hindrance to your relationships as well, because it can help and it can hinder. You don't want to have this strong controlling energy, and the Emperor does talk about structure and control. And so if you bring this into a relationship, particularly if the other person is not wanting to have structure and control in their life, it can create a bit of an issue here. So when this card comes up, it really does ask you to examine the role that you are playing in your relationship. Are you the one that's taking the lead and guiding the direction of your relationships, or are you the follower? So this could just be asking you to really analyze your role within the relationships that you are having. And as I can't remember if I said it or not, but this isn't only about love relationships. This is about all your relationships, your family, your friends, your work connections as well. So you really need to look at how your role in any significant relationships that you have over the next 4 weeks. Now, if you if you are the leader in the relationship, are you forcing your will in this partnership? If you're the follower, are your needs being met? So you've got some pretty deep questions coming up here, and some deep questions for a really deep card, that High Priestess card. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that the answers to some of these questions are going to be coming to you intuitively. You know them deep down inside. So this is really, it just really reminds you, if you are in a relationship where you are taking the lead, you need to guide, not dominate here. And that's going to make sure that your relationships do flow in a wonderful way. Now, you've got the Heal card here as well. Now, this card is traditionally the Star card, and this is the card, this normally represents an Aquarian, so you could have a significant Aquarian in your life here as well. But the Star card is a card of hope. It's a card of healing. And if you look at the imagery here, I see the chains that are breaking. And I feel for a lot of you, this is a time where you are going to be able to soar here. It's a peaceful, healing energy that comes with this, and it's surrounding you right now. And this is going hand in hand, I feel, with that High Priestess card. There is, if you've had any issues in your relationship at all, this is bringing healing to that. And I feel like for those of you that are not in a relationship, you are going to realize your hopes and dreams here when it comes to finding that person that I was sort of describing in that High Priestess, or finding the love that I was describing in that High Priestess, that spiritual, deep, intense love. And, no one can ever be perfect, but I feel like you're in this really forgiving position here, and you can forgive yourself for any of your past behavior in past relationships. You can forgive yourself and release any of the blocks that you have regarding love, or that your heart perhaps has. Those chains are looking so significant to me. They are jumping out. So to me, I feel like this is a release here, and you are able to let go of anything that has been stopping you, either having a wonderful relationship with your existing partner, or entering into relationships and having them flow in the way that you'd like them to. It's beautiful energy here. Just be willing to receive the blessings as well. Like, the figure is standing there with his arms open, palms up. Be like that. Accept the wonderful, beautiful energy of that star card. It is just wonderful. Now, you've got the move card here as well. This is the Chariot. And and again, this is kind of all linking in with the same message. I feel I'm getting this so strongly, that you are moving on now. The things that have stopped you from having the relationship that you've wanted are really, you're letting them go now, and things are beginning to move in the direction that you want them to. And this is for those that are single or together, in a partnership. You are letting love rule, so to speak. It's almost like you're really focused on making your relationship work, or you're really focused on finding a love that is what you are truly searching for. It's not, you don't want any more flings, you don't want any of that sort of stuff. You want a deep, meaningful, spiritual, intense love. A love that is on all levels. I mean, of course, love in a relationship is, there's a physical element to it as well, but you are searching for that physical, mental, emotional, spiritual love that meets your needs on all of those levels. And I feel that with the Chariot card there, you are going to have success, Pisces. It's like you are the master of your own destiny here, and you are either creating or you are sustaining a good relationship. You know that it takes discipline, and it's not enough just to be in a relationship. You've got to invest in it as well. And I really feel like you're going to be doing that over the next 4 weeks. And by doing that, you're giving your relationship the opportunity and time it needs to flourish and to grow here. So I hope that resonated with you, Pisces. I really feel like if you're in a relationship, this is beautiful. You are moving in the right direction. And for those not in a relationship, you are able to really heal your heart and heal any blockages that have prevented you from entering into a successful relationship. And I feel like things are going to definitely be moving and shifting, just like that number 7 card there is saying. So have a great few weeks, Pisces. Check out the monthly readings that I also have on my channel if you're interested in that, for a deeper understanding of what's going on. And I hope to see you next month. Bye.